Hello guys, can you hear me? This is Jacob. All right. Jonah, if you could loop your radar just to kind of reset the scene real quick. Okay, go ahead. Stop. Why is your severe warning not showing? Because I have it on my end. Okay, all right. Well, here, hold on. There we go. Now we have it. All right. So the National Weather Service in Grand Rapids has issued a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for portions of Ingham County that goes until till 6 o'clock p.m. this evening. And this is primarily for the potential of quarter-size hail. Um, and this is at 5:19 p.m. per the warning text. The severe thunderstorm warning was located over Mason, as you see on radar now, is moving towards the Dansville area, and that is moving off to the east at 55 miles per hour. So this thing kind of flared up on us a little stronger than we were really anticipating. In fact, we really weren't anticipating thunderstorm activity at all this afternoon, but it's kind of snuck up on us, and here we are. So okay. Yep, you still are, but I'll. It does appear what Joan was trying to mention here. Is that it is a little bit on a weakening trend. It's possible what happened here is this sometimes happens on these types of days. These storms can ramp up quickly, and then as quickly as they ramp up, they tend to ramp back down. But in this case, it ramped up just enough to where we can get some quarter size hail. So again, right now it's passing right over Dansville. It's passing the strongest part of the storm is passing just south of Williamston and should scooch just to the north of the Stockbridge area. But if you're in either of those areas, you'll want to be inside anyway, at least for the cloud lightning hazard, because this is producing some pretty frequent lightning with this activity as well, let alone the potential for some hail up to quarter size in diameter. Don't have it on this source, but behind the scenes, I have seen some reports from MPing of at least pea-sized hail. In fact, we at 529 Jonah on MPing behind this. This is a behind-the-scenes source. I do have quarter-size hail being reported in Dansville.
I'm
Yep,
starting to get my audio issues worked out here. Give me 2 more seconds.
I can hear you on Twitch now. So
Okay, excellent. Yeah, some gates got reset apparently somehow, and even hard resetting the microphone there did not work, so should be good now. Let me swap Jacob over to a headset so that there's not an echo.
bear with us, guys. It's a kind of sudden here, so we gotta
Yeah.
get some jitters worked out. So
And Detroit is going to issue their own severe thunderstorm warning for the adjacent county there for 1 inch hail. Livingston County there.
yep. That's outside of our coverage area, but I know there might be some people that might be watching kind of from like Fowlerville or something. And just in that area, beware, you're now under a severe thunderstorm warning until 6:30.
Yep. Pull up our hail tracker there for a second, and we can see two very distinct pockets of hail there, um, or of likely hail. A smaller one near the Dansville area for the ongoing severe thunderstorm warning in our area, and a new one that's kind of popped up near Flowerville there, or Fowlerville, excuse me, uh, just to the north for that new severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect.
All right, so we're back on reflectivity now, and And Joan, I'm not sure if you wanted to, but if you hit the hamburger menu, you should be able to do a storm track if you wanted to do
Oh
that or not.
yes,
But
that's a good point. That is
yep,
that's new
it's new to our radar system
new
here.
to our
So
radar system. So we can do a storm track on this current system, and we'll just go where this kind of heaviest hail core is, right out in front of it, or
yep,
so.
and your
And
storm motion's going to be 55 still.
okay, perfect. Thank you. We'll just go through that NWS severe thunderstorm warning for Livingston County as well, just in case there's some people watching. We're not really picking up anything in our area. Let's zoom in a little bit and see what that gives
Yeah,
us. There's some kinks to work out with this yet, but
yeah.
alrighty. Oops. Definitely some kinks to work out.
Yep. Um, do one on.
Redo this here. Here we go. Oh,
Yep. Bear with us, guys.
yeah. This wasn't expected, and this is a new feature here. So okay, so really not any major settlements in here, but Parker's Corner is just into Livingston County there in 9 minutes, and Marion Township beyond that in about 17 minutes. So if you're really, if you're in Vantown or south of Vantown, near Parker's Corners, in between Vantown and Millville, along M36 there, east of Dansville, you guys need to continue to be aware of this storm. If you're west of Dansville at this point, you're pretty much in the clear. But right along M52 there, north of M36 is where we're really concerned.
I'm just checking behind the scenes. I don't have anything new from the Weather Service yet. That the warning does continue for Ingham County until 6 o'clock, but I think with current trajectory, I do tend to think it might end up being canceled a little bit early. We will see. Just with
Yeah,
the current speed of this storm, it'll probably be out in the county probably in the next 10, 20 minutes max. So,
yeah, it's moving pretty quick. It's right on the eastern fringe of that of
yep.
Ingham County there. So again, we were not expecting this, so we're a little bit unprepared, a little bit surprised by this, but we are here nonetheless.
Yep.
And Jacob, I appreciate you jumping in there at the beginning as we were having some audio issues on my end here.
Of course.
Yeah, and it is really weakening as we watch this loop. We can see kind of the progression between that really dense pocket of higher reflectivity values and those pinks and purples there near Mason. And then as we progress towards 5:30 p.m., we start to see those values weaken, and especially in this last scan between 5:31 and 5:35, we've really seen a pretty stout drop in those reflectivity values. Really is that that northern storm in Livingston County, I think, starts to take back over the show here. There might be a little bit of cell merger activity trying to happen here as well.
Yeah, we've seen this earlier when these cells first popped up over towards the Lansing area. The cell that's kind of more towards like that formed more towards the Lansing area, went towards Okemos and Williamston. Then we had another cell kind of formed towards Eaton Rapids, which kind of took the primary strongest storm, and I think that's happening again now over towards Livingston County. So,
Yeah, definitely.
and we're on velocity here, and And I don't see anything really super concerning. In fact, wind wasn't really the main threat with this warning. It was mainly the pulse up for the quarter size hail. So,
Yeah. Still nothing new from the Weather Service. Anticipate that warning expiring pretty quick here as soon as that exits Ingham County there. It's getting up close to the M52 here. It's probably actually over just past M52. We're just waiting on a new radar scan here. Yeah, we're right on the county line there now, east of M52. So if you're
yep.
between Parker's Corners and Fowlerville in Livingston County, you guys could get some hail. But again, that is starting to weaken as that northern cell near Osceola Township and Tyrone Township, approaching Heartland Township, north of M59, before US 23 starts to take back over. Okay. Give me just a moment here. Sorry, everyone.
Okay. Behind the scenes, nothing new in particular reports other than pea-sized hail being reported in Fowlerville. That's just outside of our coverage area there, but just something to pass along. This is I'm looking behind the scenes on Radar Scope where I have MPing reports pulled up. So, uh, okay. Yeah, a lot of reports I'm seeing from Eaton and Ingham counties, mainly P to half inch hail back towards like the Eaton Rapids area and Mason. Then it kind of ramped up west of Dansville at 528. We had a we had a dime size hail report. Excuse me. And then shortly after that, 529, which is where I really think the peak of the storm was in the Dansville area proper. That's where we had that 1 inch hail report.
Yeah, appreciate you taking the lead on that in there, Jacob. I needed to handle something behind the scenes there. But yeah, as Jacob was saying, we're really gonna probably see this severe thunderstorm warning dropped off the board here.
Let's say latest scans coming in from I'm looking at the DTX radar
Okay.
and if you want to take a look at that
Yeah.
that cell towards north of Howell there over towards Oak Grove, that's really ramping up there. So
Yeah, it is.
like we're getting ready to approach 70 dBz there. So
Yeah, I wonder what the hail tracker looks like on that. Um, that's certainly, yeah, that's definitely gonna be dropping some hail, I think.
yeah, so again, that's out of our coverage area, but if you're watching in like the Oak Grove area, over towards Tyrone Township, just be aware there's some elevated potential for hail, probably up to around quarter size hail, based on some radar indications. And I will say GRR radar has it pretty. Aside from the lightning threat, the storm's pretty much out of Ingham County now. So
Yeah, still definitely some ongoing lightning hazard. Again, if you can hear thunder there in Ingham County, you're close enough to be struck by lightning, even if it's not raining. So if you can hear thunder, continue to remain sheltered. Obviously, if you can see lightning, continue to remain sheltered. Give it another good 10 minutes, and then you should be good. But I would expect to see this warning and the special weather statement get dropped off the board here in a few minutes.
still don't have anything from the Weather Service on that yet, but that should probably be coming through in the next few minutes. That, in fact, it's just dropping off the screen for me on WeatherWise now. So,
Yep, it is gone on my end as well.
yep, there it goes. Severe thunderstorm warning for Ingham County canceled.
Yep. So the severe thunderstorm warning, as Jacob said, did just get canceled. Um, we do still have that special weather statement in effect, but that is an alert that cannot be canceled per se in the same way that these polygon warnings can be. So this will remain in effect for the next 15 minutes. But the threat for Ingham and Eaton County there along US 127 is over for the afternoon here. I don't anticipate seeing any additional pop-up thunderstorms. So
Yeah, I don't at this point either. Of course, we'll still be here watching it in case we weren't expecting this, but at this point, I think we're pretty much in the clear now as this storm continues to push off into the east into Livingston County. So,
yep, I would agree. So alrighty, well with that, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream here quickly. A little bit of a short stream just to cover that severe thunderstorm warning. So thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll keep you guys updated if something else comes up. But we will end this stream for now.